Welcome to Apathetic Adventures, a House of Bob actual play using the Tiny Dungeon system.
I'm Mike, and I'm playing Plurks, the greedy, conniving goblin spellcaster.
I'm Schubert, and I'll be playing Randy Hands, the extremely honest and trustworthy dwarfling.
And I'm Christina, playing No, the tree person with a heart of oak.
And this is Josh, your Game Master. If you enjoy the show, please be sure to subscribe, give us a 5-star rating, and consider supporting us on Patreon, where you'll find our first Tiny Dungeon adventure. We left the heroes of Oakhart during a trek through the desert towards a giant metal ship lost in the sands. The ship containing an ancient, untranslated hymnal with the power to heal. But right now, fins from a pack of legendary, sexy landsharks race towards them. One of the mythical creatures breaches the sand, revealing that some lore is true. One part horrible, one part beautiful, all parts sexy. A chiseled six-pack, V-lines headed to places unknown, well-defined calves, and bubblicious glutes that even could get your grandpa to stop talking about politics for a second. It's truly stunning. So stunning that none of the heroes can do anything as the sharks circle around them faster and faster, forming a whirlpool in the sand that pulls them down into the new world. Only Nove, smart enough to buy sexy defying glasses, has the time to pick up Monday and launch her out of danger. The heroes, sucked through vortexes of sand, land in a large space, the floor and walls made of rock, shark people patrolling the tops, and a large sign that reads quarantine. So you guys are in a large prison, underground. Sorry to narratively suck you down into another world, but I've got to write Ashley out of the story because she's gone. So everybody describe your characters for Dan. And Dan, so you're going to be a sexy land shark. Do you want to be like a prisoner? Or do you want to be like a guard of this thing? Or what's your...
Well, if I'm coming up on them, I'm probably like one of the guards.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be safe to assume?
There's nothing safe going on right here.
Okay.
And also, Schubert's character's there. And so, Dan, just a little bit of background. This is like a world of fantasy species and like anthropomorphic stuff. It's been weird.
All right.
So Schubert's a dwarf.
So don't get too freaked out by any of our characters.
If you can just give me your
normal.
sexiness scale, like where you guys fall on it.
Randy Hands thinks he's a 10, but he's probably more like a 4 or something.
Randy Hands.
Yeah, Randy.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
that's his.
5 on a good day.
Yeah, like he could get dressed up and look nice.
He's using that voice people use when they type. So where are you putting this information?
I will only be referring to you guys as numbers.
Perfect. A healthy way to think about anybody.
Yeah.
And how I feel about you, the number will rise and fall.
Did you want an actual description or just the rating?
No, I'll go for an actual description.
Okay.
But then I'll give you a number based on the description.
Yeah, that's true.
Randy is a half dwarf, half halfling. So a dwarfling. He uses darts as his weapon of choice. He has no hair.
All right, you're a 6. Go on.
Oh, no hair? Get some one more going.
Yeah, us shark people. We
Right.
don't
Oh,
like
I
hair.
see. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, he's definitely smooth looking. Like recently shaved.
Yeah.
You guys
He's
are making me
both
blush.
slick in speech and look.
Yeah. But yeah, Randy is kind of like short and stout, built like a bulldog kind of guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
7?
He's staying at 6 for now. Yeah.
Nove is a tree person. Pretty big, so I'm probably really filling up this room. Yeah, I don't know. How do you rate trees?
I'm intrigued.
Yes. I've got luscious foliage.
Okay. You're in bloom. Nice.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
All right. 7 it is.
I'm also wearing sunglasses to protect myself from your beauty.
I'm playing Plurks, the goblin, and goblins are short, green-skinned people, and Plurks is wearing blue robes, and as he falls down into this prison, I guess some books fall down with him, and he is totally uninterested in appearing attractive or being attracted to other people,
Gotcha.
So I don't know if he's even rateable.
He gets a 3.
All right.
Like, you lost me pretty early on, but then he started saying, like, he had these, like, big flowing robes. I'm like, no, we like skin tight.
Yeah.
And then you just lost me. So
Mike in real life is easily an 8 or a 9. So
he would
He
fit
can
in
get-
so
he
well
can
with
get
the
a 3.
sexy shark people.
What's the land shark's name? What's your character's name? What did you settle on?
My name is Bevis.
Bevis.
It's Beavis without the A.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Nice.
Beavis. You know, Beavis, the sexiest man.
So Dan, there's a plague of like necrotic sleepiness going on above ground,
Okay.
and so you have to quarantine everyone that tries to come into the desert, which is what's happening now. I'll leave it up to you if they're being quarantined to eat or not. So that's up to you. I don't know whether land sharks eat everybody.
Depends how well they do in the photo shoot, I guess.
You have to decide that. So you'll have to wait a while to determine if they have the disease or not to then eat or not eat.
Gotcha.
All right. So Plurks gets up and dusts himself off and then looks over and says, "What? Randy? Randy, what are you doing here?"
What? Whoa! Where am I? How did I get here?
And where did you go after that encounter with the Quail Queen's dungeon?
This is so weird. You guys, I have no memory of the time that elapsed between then and now.
Well, I'm sorry.
I've got some kind of amnesia, I think.
Well, what are you doing here? You don't know how you got here?
I think somebody must have hit me on the head and dragged me into this prison. That seems the most likely story.
You weren't here to do anything nefarious, of course.
Definitely not. I think, if anything, I might have come here in order to rescue a small child's puppy or endangered animal of some sort.
Yeah, Nove just goes like, "Oh, that's so sweet."
Sounds very plausible.
Thank you.
Well, Randy, we need to try to find a way out of this prison. Perhaps this land shark, this chiseled land shark approaching our cage can tell us something.
Oh my. I've never seen such a handsome land shark man.
Randy, I should warn you, we've been advised to avert our eyes from these land sharks
Why is that?
because they're so hot.
Nah, take it all in, baby.
They just too hot.
I'm gonna be immune to their charms because I'm Randy Hands.
I don't dress this way for myself.
Well, who do you dress that way for?
You guys, everybody. For the viewing audience.
On a podcast.
Well, I'm letting them use their mind visuals.
Yeah.
Their imagination.
What exactly do you look like? How floppy are your fins?
No, they're taut. I don't know how to describe a land shark. Are they like biped? Like, do they have feet? Like,
I don't
am
know,
I
do
just
they?
flopping around?
Are you like super muscular like street sharks? Are you like buff?
I think I'm just gonna have to go off of street shark lore. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty ripped, big jaws, and I have a blonde mohawk.
Nice.
Nice.
So somehow I have hair. That's
Wait.
my real drawing point.
I guess sexy is relative.
Either way, you're all drawn to me and my charisma.
Yes.
We have no choice.
Yeah.
I guess that's why we were supposed to avert our eyes.
All right. So you guys got some questions?
What am I doing here?
Well, Six, you're in quarantine.
Why? Why was I brought here?
Oh, I don't like to this plane existence. I don't know.
I
But-
must
but-
find answers.
So, what's your name, Mr. Land Shark, sir?
My name's Beavis.
Bevis?
Yep.
And how do we get out of here?
Well, you gotta wait about a couple days, see if that old disease takes over you.
Couple of days.
Why, you in a rush?
Well, I don't know. Are we in a rush?
What's the hurry, man? Just chill out.
I mean, the whole point of this particular mission was that it was convenient and wouldn't take long.
Well, you're inconveniencing me by being here. I have to watch this place.
Well, then let us out.
Oh, good point.
How
Good
many
point.
days?
Y'all didn't get infected, did you?
Definitely not.
Not as far as we know.
I don't think trees can get infected.
All right, all of you do a little spin for me.
Russell, Russell,
okay.
Russell, Russell.
That is
Everybody
confusing.
stands back.
As he knocks over everybody.
Which way is your front?
Oh, the part with glasses.
Oh, okay.
Well, I suppose even if we were infected, it wouldn't matter if we were allowed to achieve our mission, which would get the hymnal from that ship, which would allow us to remove the curse and heal everybody.
What ship?
The big metal ship.
The big metal ship above ground in the dry valley upstairs, you know.
Oh, I think I've heard of it.
You don't spend much time up on the land, do you?
No.
So you're not so much a land shark, you're more like an underground shark.
Yeah, I guess you could put it that way.
Seems
but
like false advertising.
it's a personal thing, you know. I know some guys, they like to spend some time on the land. I don't.
Fair
Well,
enough.
yeah.
Okay.
That's not me, man. So Bevis turns around and you guys get a little sneaky peek.
We're like,
I'm like, oh, thank
yeah,
you.
you usually think that that's because of that.
That's not even my good side. And I turn the other side.
Oh my God.
No, man, that's not why I gasped.
I'm slightly less attracted.
Excuse me?
It looks like something's happening to your leg.
I look down and I'm so beefy that I can't really like look at that part
Turn
of
that
it. So I take out of my holster a vanity mirror.
Yeah.
I hold it down to my back calf and have a peeky. And yeah, you're right. It is there. My goodness. Well, I don't know what to do about that.
Maybe if you were to let us out, maybe you could say you were taking us to the torture chamber for interrogation. You got a torture chamber, right?
No, we don't do that. We're not monsters.
What?
My goodness.
What kind of prison is this?
I mean, I don't think we're in prison.
You're in quarantine.
You say tomato, I say tomato. So I suppose you could say you're taking us to... Where could you be taking us?
I mean, I don't have to say anything to anybody. I can just sneak you out of here.
Yeah, I don't know why we have to lie about it.
You don't want to have a lie prepared in case someone stops us?
Nah, man, I'll just use my charm.
Okay, that's cool. You know what to do.
But also, couldn't we just tell people that we're trying to solve the necrotic problem?
But then if they see he's got a necrotic problem, then they might put him in the quarantine.
Oh, no, they'll just murder me. They'll rip me to shreds, yeah.
They'll just eat him, yeah.
Yeah, I've been in on it before. Like, we've done it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's why I had to do the little twirly twirls.
I know this might hurt you in some way, but maybe you could like cover up for a little bit.
Whoa, dude.
People might ask questions.
That's culturally insensitive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm just surprised no one else noticed. My calves are usually a drawing point.
They must have been so drawn by your traps. They're out of this world.
Well, thank you, Six. This is getting hard. I have to keep updating.
Yeah. For a second there, I was like, why? Oh, yeah. By the way, these are our actual names. I am Nove.
No.
I'm Plurks.
And our leader, Randy Hands.
Wait, what?
Oh, what leader? Oh,
That's
seven.
win.
All right.
It does have a nice ring to it.
I am drawn to authority.
Well, I am an authoritative figure, let me tell you.
Nove nods.
All right, well, as the leader of this party, I think that we ought to cover you up a little, just here and there. We can say you had a bad, you missed leg day.
No.
Josh, could I use an illusion to cover up his injury? Could I use my my magic, my spell touched, to create an illusion just to cover his diseased leg?
You could roll for it. Yeah.
Hey, a 6 and a 1.
Okay. Looking better than ever.
Okay, so it's essentially, disappeared. Blended in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You put a nice foundation on top.
I like the contouring. I pop the lock. Say, let's go on the back way, I guess.
Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Yes, I have decided that Randy shall lead the way.
I'ma watch how this plays out.
Y'all gonna ride my coattails.
Randy, you may want to take a ride right here. Randy,
What?
Randy, your ride. Take your ride.
Oh, yes. Let's go to the right. Thank you. Excellent idea.
So we follow Randy under Bevis's instruction.
Well, after you leave the prison, so it's an underground world. The sky is basically like the desert upside down, and it's like a sea of sand floating above you that's glowing from the sun. So that's cool.
Whoa.
And you're in like a shark city. And I think Bevis should make a roll to determine how he gets you through this. Like, these are not the droids you're looking for deal, I guess.
No, totally.
Or Dan, you could just decide that this is a metropolis and non-land sharks live here normally. I don't know. Something is going to go wrong eventually, but whether it's this or something else is up to you.
Yeah, I'll make a roll. We'll see how I do this. It's just 2d6.
Now, there are abilities. He has one trait, which is he can burrow, right?
Yeah, burrow speed or digging speed.
If you wanted to treat him as like a human, basically, in terms of creating a character, how many traits would he normally get?
You would get 2, I think, and then also you get a family profession, which is essentially a third one. Basically, Dan, you want to have an ability, and we're letting people kind of make up what makes sense, as long as it's not too powerful.
Okay.
And that just gets you that third D6 to roll, other than so that way you're not rolling 2.
All
And
right.
a success is anything that's a 5 or a 6 on any of the 6-sided die that you roll.
One of my abilities is like a piercing stare. So like if I turn and look at you, you're just like stunned for a second.
There is a list of traits. I'm trying to find if any of them are social, but I don't really see. Oh, charismatic.
I can use this. in
Charismatic.
combat.
I can get what I want without even asking.
Ooh, that's
You gain
perfect.
There we
You
go.
gain advantage when attempting to convince someone of something or otherwise influence them.
All right. So I will use that if I have to. We'll see how well I can sneak them through the city. My intention is to take them through the lower levels of the city where we call them the Uggos live.
Oh my god.
The 2s and the 3s.
Yeah, we're all male models here. Yeah. Well, not all male models. We're models. All models. So just 2d6. That correct?
If you're using charismatic, you get 3d6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, guide them through sub 4 town.
I got a 4, a 6, and a 5.
That sounds like a success to me.
All
Okay,
right.
how do you successfully your guard buddies and are all walking up to you asking you what you're doing? What's the excuse here?
Why are you bringing these uglies around, Bevis?
Yup, Bevis, these guys are dumb.
Yeah, well, you're right about one thing.
Which thing?
We're just gonna go.
Wait,
About
which
them
thing are we
being
right
dumb.
about? That they're ugly or they're dumb?
Why not both?
You said we're only right about one of them, though.
Oh, well, normally you're only right about one thing. I just misspoke.
So confused.
In the back, Nove has just got his arms on his hips like, hey.
Well, I'm just taking them to the trash chute, out with the trash, as they say. It's just much easier if they walk themselves.
Checks out.
I guess you don't want to get ripped. I would be like dragging them the whole way, bro.
Yeah, you should be doing like lifts with them.
Guys, have you seen me lately?
I'm looking at you right now.
If I get any more ripped, I'm just gonna pop right out of the skin.
Fair point.
Yeah.
And then I blast them with my charismatic gaze.
Wow.
And while they're stunned, I carry on.
Man, that Bevis guy's cool.
So cool.
So that worked. And so you're bringing you're bringing them to the trash chute. Let's have the trash chute be like a pillar of sand constantly moving up, so they actually throw their trash like upwards back to the surface.
I like that.
How's everybody going to get up?
I presume we just jump into it and it carries us up to the surface with the rest of the trash.
And we each get in like one of those conveyor belt things that just like flops you into it and like dumps you in as it passes.
Okay,
Everyone get in one.
Are there hoppers?
sounds like it.
Okay.
Dan
so
just made it.
Hopper?
Dan just made it.
hoppers, the little like buckets on the conveyor belt
Yeah.
that
Oh,
tip
right.
over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly like that. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
so you know what we need to say then?
Hop
What?
to it.
Get to the hoppers.
Oh no.
Oh. Didn't get it at all.
I appreciate it now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is that what Plurk says? It's like a
No.
nobody else read that book.
Clerks thinks that, but he's not going to. They're too dumb to understand his story if he were to explain it, so he's just not going to bother.
This might be a little bit tricky for No because he's a little bit bigger than the trash chute is.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Can I just break off a couple branches here? Give you a little light pruning.
I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea, but I'm also against it. So wait, I actually am opposed to the idea. I realize. Now.
I mean, Nov cut
I'm
himself
getting sheared,
apart
yeah.
earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
no
his
problem.
choice.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I pulled out this pair of scissors that I normally use for my eyebrows, but you can use them if you want.
And like a small pair of scissors isn't gonna work.
Nah, you're thick, real thick.
Yeah, I've got an actual tree trunk body.
Yeah. Tall glass of water.
Maybe there's a freight elevator or something. Or...
Oh yeah, don't you? Maybe you get rid of big things. And then I look over, and behind it, there is a big elevator for when they get rid of big stuff.
All right.
Not even a sand elevator, just like a regular elevator.
Yeah, it's just a regular elevator.
He's just making us get into the sand just because.
I think this may have come from the ship originally, and they've repurposed it.
I'll be honest, the sand is more fun,
Maybe one day.
I'm going to try the sand.
but it gets everywhere.
Oh,
Everywhere.
too late.
And Nove just gets into the elevator. Nobody else can fit in there. He hits the little button, and he's gone.
And then I throw Randy hands in there.
Whoa. Easy there, Bevis. You don't just throw around your leader.
Let's go, my fearless leader.
Never throw a dwarfling.
Well, too late. Bye.
Yep. And we all leave.
Yeah. Yeah, I take up the rear.
All right. And after successfully circumventing quarantine and all social interactions, you ride the normal elevator in the sand pit back to the surface, and you're actually pretty close to the ship.
Well, that's convenient, just like it's supposed to be.
It was.
Okay.
Like, are we on it or
You're
just
close.
Okay.
Nearby. There's a lot of other garbage.
Yeah.
It turns out it's a garbage dump. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
It was hard to see from far away, but
It all makes sense now.
All right, so we'll go check out the ship. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me defer to our leader, apparently, Randy.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little confused as to what we're doing and why we're here. But I think we should head towards the ship.
Nove is going to tell Randy, well, you might remember that we read a book that told us about the necrotic people who live in the town nearby.
Randy was gone. He wasn't
Randy
there.
I
wasn't there
know.
for that.
Okay,
He's just
okay,
acting
all
like
right,
he
I
was
gotcha.
there.
I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand.
Oh,
You said you said we were going to go to the ship.
Yeah, exactly.
As our leader, you decided that we were going to go to the ship and recover the hymnal that would heal people. And
Right.
it's untranslated, so we'll have to translate it.
Sounds
And-
like a smart plan.
Yeah,
This
of
is why
course.
you
Hey,
came
Randy.
up with it.
Yeah, that's really noble of you, Randy. Oh, you're an eight.
All right.
Let me just update my law.
Unfortunately, Bevis believes everything we're saying right now.
Yeah.
All right, well, y'all can just continue riding my coattails then as I continue to create excellent plans. All right, let's do it. Get into the ship, everyone.
Is this gaslighting you guys? I think
Is it gaslighting if
I'm
they
not
want
sure.
to believe that that's what's happening?
Yeah. It sounds like he's gaslighting himself just as much as
Yeah.
we are.
I mean, it might be enabling his horrible personality, but
What did you say?
I said, I'm helping you out, my man, and I pick you up and put you on my shoulder.
Whoa.
So I guess we walk toward the ship, picking our way through the garbage.
yeah, is
Mhm.
there anything there anyone wants?
Yeah, one man's trash.
Books. Are there any books?
Make a luck roll.
There are a lot of books.
Yeah,
The shark people do not read.
You're not into the books, huh? So what should I roll?
Just a 2d6 for like a luck.
A 1 and a 5.
What's a book that you would want to find? Because there's a lot of books there, apparently. We just learned.
There's a lot of like romance novels and
I'm tempted to put in a book that Plurks would want to find, which would be about magic. But I think what I'm more likely to find is some kind of book on working out or diet or something.
I feel like those would be the ones they'd probably keep if they kept any books.
Yeah, those are getting kept.
It should be a book that its title is confusing whether it's about magic or working out.
Oh,
You can find one of my books. I'm a published author.
What are your books someone threw away?
They're mostly picture books. Pictures of me.
How to Be Me by Bevis.
Yeah.
Could be called something like
Bevis's Guide to Magical Exercise.
Somehow
yes,
I
there we go. And little did you know he actually put real magic in there by accident.
Somehow, yeah. That was a publisher error. I said no magic.
Anybody else saw any garbage?
Randy Hands is definitely like looking through the garbage conspicuously. I doubt there's anything good in here, but you never know.
You can make a luck roll.
Mm-hmm.
2d6.
That's kind of gross. 7.
Did his score go up? He was 6 earlier.
No, he was an 8 up until recently. He's now a 7.
I got a 5 and a 3 for luck.
Oh, nice. What's Nove looking for?
Nove wants to find some kind of, I don't know, protective gear, because now that we don't have one of our big DPS, we need more protection.
I feel like Nove's been the DPS.
You guys know this is garbage, right? This is trash.
But your book? Your book, Bevis.
Wait, where's my book?
Right
You
here.
found my
Your
book?
book was in the garbage.
It was in the trash.
What the hell? Let me see. And I open it up and I see who I signed it to.
No, it's
let
mine.
Me, let me see.
It's mine. You can't have it. My book.
Can you just can you tell me who I wrote it to in the thing? Because I personalized every book.
All right, let me look at the front cover. Dear Mom, thank you for what?
Oh, crushing.
You knew your mom never read a book.
To be fair, she taught me everything I know. So
I guess she didn't
she
need
didn't
to read
need to
it.
learn
Yeah.
from me. But that hurt. Couldn't even keep it on our one bookshelf on our coffee table. And Bevis goes and sulks.
But yeah, I'm looking for maybe like some kind of armor or even, I don't know, something I could use for punching.
Something you could use for punching.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only thinking of bad ideas, like maybe like a fridge door that could be like a shield.
How is that a bad idea?
I don't know.
Sounds like a
A
great idea.
giant metal fridge door that you can pick up and use like a shield.
Yeah, sure.
Mike, let's say that book you found, it acts like a scroll that maybe, I don't know, gives you strength temporarily or something like
Okay.
that.
Good idea.
You do have to do reps as part of your chanting.
Yeah. Yep. You got to get swole.
Yeah, you have to do burpees.
Oh my God, those are hard.
Not for Bevis.
Did Randy make a luck roll too?
I got snake eyes. I got 2 1s on my dice.
bummer.
So I feel like Randy Hands should find something that's actually really horrible that he thinks is like good.
Okay, good idea.
Like a
what?
cursed item.
It's like a health.
Oh.
It's labeled as a health potion, but it's poison.
Oh, it's a protein shake, but it's gone
Oh,
way
yes.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like way past its date. And he just chugs it down before we say anything.
Oh no.
Is that what we're saying it is?
That's what we're saying.
So
my group has to say.
one expired protein shake.
Yeah, it's called like hard fin or something like that.
And yeah, Randy immediately chugs it.
Oh no!
No.
That is not made for your anatomy. Oh my goodness.
I just want it to be as thick as you are, man.
Not possible. Not possible.
I know. I know.
I don't know what to make you do after that. You did that to yourself, so I feel bad about punishing you more.
I think that's good.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sometimes we come up with the best punishments for each other.
I'm gonna be sick.
I take you out of the tree.
Yeah. All right, you guys get on the ship now? Got your sweet garbage?
I mean, is there a ramp or something? How do we get up on the ship?
There's no ramp.
It's just a metal ship. It looks. What does it look like?
Like a World War I battleship.
A World War I battleship.
Yeah.
How tall is it in comparison to Nove?
Nove's pretty big, but pretty tall. It's going to be tough to get up there, but it is sunken a little bit into the sand. So,
right.
What if Bevis throws all of you up and then you all drop a rope down and I'll climb up?
Or even just I throw one of you up and then you throw a rope down.
Yeah, that looks pretty big.
Any ladders?
Are you strong enough that you could throw yourself?
Brandy, as the leader, I think you should be on the ship. And I pick up Brandy.
I don't enjoy being thrown.
Especially now.
Might be ladders once you get up there.
Well,
I'm quite...
I never said you had to enjoy it. And then I throw him.
And
all right, make a roll to throw a 2d6 unless you have a reason it's higher than that.
A 6 and a 3.
Oh man, you guys are good. Okay, Randy's up there.
oh,
No.
Randy's topside. Randy, now you have the decision to make. Do you help everyone else get up or not?
all right. I clean myself up and then I let a rope down.
You guys start searching the ship. Head down in the cargo hole, or what?
I guess.
Yeah.
Is there a cargo hold?
Yeah.
Or should we go up to the bridge?
That's up to you.
I know what we'll do. I'll cast Detect Magic because I can do that.
Oh,
Okay.
God, this guy's such a nerd.
Why, thank you.
All right, with those, is that part of your roll 2d6 and kind of do whatever?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's like a more powerful prestidigitation, slightly.
I knew there was a good reason I picked you to be on my team.
All right, so Plurks announces that he will check for magic in the area, and he closes his eyes, and he doesn't need to do all this, but he's trying to be impressive. And he says some magic-sounding words and waves his arms around, and I'll roll 2d6. A 4 and a 2, and he says, nope, no magic. Oh, well.
You tried your best, and that's what matters.
Adventure's over.
Right.
Just go home.
Maybe there's some gold, though.
Yes, I'd say we go to the cargo hold and search for gold. Well, I will do that with someone while the other members keep watch, perhaps. Yes.
I'm good at watching
All right, so...
these beautiful eyes.
I guess I kept my sunglasses on. That answers that question.
All right, how about Bevis and Plurks? You keep watch, and Nov and I will go check for treasure.
Yes, we'll keep watch. Yes. I
Yes.
will stay right around here on the deck and keep watch.
Perfect. That gives you time to read my book.
All right. And while they go look in the hold, I'm going to keep watch on the bridge.
Okay. Down in the hold, a lot of things have been picked over. Crates are smashed. Lots of things are gone. But there's a giant glowing safe, huge safe, and it's humming a little bit.
Nobody tried to take that?
Nobody tried to take it. Well, it might be locked. It might be pinned down.
Oh, okay. It's like connected into it.
Up on the bridge, you might be able to fix this thing. Maybe. You haven't taken a look at the engine or anything, but
Fix the boat?
yeah.
How are we going to ride it in this like horrible little ditch?
Anything's possible.
Okay. I'll believe in magic. It's true. Okay. Well, I'm going to look at this. Is it like in the wall safe, or is it like a safe that's just heavy?
Have you ever seen the Coca-Cola recipe safe?
No.
The recipe's not actually in there, but they pretend it is. It's just a huge safe, like in a room. It's like 15 feet tall, 15 feet wide. huge
A vault.
vault. Vault is a better word. Thanks, Mike. A vault.
Oh, Nelly. Yep. Fancy.
All right, I see the giant vault, and I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. Nova, why don't you, I don't know, use your giant tree strength to slam it open or something?
Okay. I do have advantage on brute force things.
Sounds perfect.
I bet you do.
6.
All right.
Oh,
And 3
nice.
and 1, but a 6.
That's all that matters.
So that safe opens up. Inside is glowing, and we see Nove and Rainy Hand's faces glowing from what's inside. It's like our Pulp Fiction moment. And then we go away to the bridge, and we see what the other characters are doing. What are you guys doing up there?
Now, is Bevis up there with Plurks? Or is Bevis doing what he was supposed to do and keeping watch on the deck of the ship?
Bevis is on the deck of the ship, but he actually has a notepad out right now, and he's writing things down.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, man.
And unexpected. What is he writing down?
No, you don't know. You
Notes
can't
for
see.
his
Okay.
next autobiography.
You can't see over my huge shoulders.
Or a letter to his mom.
A letter to his mom. Yeah.
Dear Mom, I'm sending you another copy of that.
Dear Mom, what the fuck?
I wasn't expecting a character with so much depth, but here we are. I'm really rooting for Bevis.
I've established a lot of lore already.
It's important to infuse a character with depth.
I'm really rooting for this guy. It's gotta go. It's been tough.
Well, just wait to see what he's writing. That'll come up at the end.
Well, Plurks is going to search the bridge and see if there's anything useful up there.
Okay. You find how to fix a ship instructions.
Wow, that's amazing.
Huh. All right. Well, the one thing Plurks loves best is getting things to read and then reading them. I'm not sure which one he enjoys more, getting the thing or actually reading it, but he loves both of them. So he's going to start reading the instructions.
Okay, good. That'll give you advantage on if you actually try to fix this thing. Back down in the hold, we're looking at the ancient healing hymnal. It's looks like glowing symbols. They're pretty big. They're like bow-sized, crossbow-sized, weapon-sized. But you can just hold them, and there's 4 of them. And they seem linked together. Like if you try to pull them apart, they can't go too far. And when you hold them, they kind of sing.
Whoa. On their own?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, these don't look that interesting. I'll just put them into my backpack and we can head out.
Oh, wait. Don't you remember how the town said they would pay us very much for this?
I don't remember anything at all. I think I have some kind of head injury.
Well, they did tell us they would pay us a lot of money for this, more than what probably it's worth.
Really, that is fantastic information to receive. I will continue putting this into my backpack and we can just head on out.
It's too big to put in your backpack, but if you kind of put one over your shoulder, the other 3 will follow behind you.
Oh, how convenient.
So it's pretty obvious you're taking them, but
Yeah.
but it's also not difficult because they kind of float.
Maybe I could pretend I have some sort of weird tail or something.
No steps on the last one, so we can't get that far.
Hey, Nova, actually, could you help me carry these?
I maybe can do that. And he picks them all up.
Thank you. I appreciate you carrying those for me.
No problem, my fearless leader.
We'll get those back to my apartment.
Oh, which is where?
I'll tell you later.
He doesn't remember. All right, you guys leave the hold and head on up. Bevis is still writing.
Oh, hey, guys.
Plurks is reading.
Yeah, Plurks has come back down to the deck with the instructions and is reading them.
So we can read English, like regular English.
Oh, I don't know. Is it written in English? What is
It's
it
like-
written in?
It's an older form of the same language you're using. So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
you can get through it. It's not easy. It's like reading Shakespeare. Everyone says it's so good, but it's garbage.
Right.
I think that's the consensus view.
Hey, man, those are my salad days.
Everybody's agreed on this.
I used to be in a Shakespeare troupe, so fuck you.
I knew I'd get somebody with that one.
I bite my thumb at thee, as they would say. Anyway, I'm like, Plurks, look what we found.
Yeah, look what I found. Wait,
What is
okay, you go
that?
first. You go first. What'd you find?
Oh,
Nothing, actually. We didn't find anything at all of too much interest anyway. What did you guys find?
Well, I found, that's too bad because I found something great. I found the instructions for how to fix up this ship.
Fantastic. Why don't you tell us all about it?
All right. Well, I'll tell you. First, let's look at figure 1. Figure 1, frame A here, it tells you how to start the engine. And if the engine doesn't start, then you turn to Appendix C. So let me show you how all of that works.
I would love to
Right
hear
now.
more.
2 hours later.
I'm a pass.
And while they're explaining this, Randy is just trying to find something to cover the... What did you call them again?
They're like symbols. You don't know what they mean. It looks kind of like letters, but you don't know.
Runes.
Runes?
Okay.
Linked runes.
You can make a roll to select, see if you know something about them.
Yes, I will make a roll.
Do it.
I got a 6.
You got a 6.
Oh, nice. You think there might be like musical notes, but not musical notes from your time. Some other culture's musical notes.
Well, to each his own, but according to my information, they're apparently worth something. Anyway, I'm going to cover them up.
They're still on me. I'm still holding them.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to cover you with some sacks or something.
Wait, hey. What are you doing?
No, man, that ain't sexy.
No, it's like a sexy scarf. It's going to go really well with your glasses. A scarf and glasses, you're going to be like a sexy Harry Potter type.
Well, give me 2 options and I'll pick the better one.
Well, it's with or without, and my preference is I don't like it.
I just think you should try to accessorize a little bit. Don't you agree, Bevis?
Well, you got the glasses. Those are working for you.
Yeah, but a sexy scarf. Come on, back me up, man.
Well, let's see what you got for scarves. Let's see your selection of scarves.
I take out like a sleeping bag and tie it around. No.
While they're doing that, I'm like, Plurks, look at what we found. But he's letting that happen like in the background.
Plurks can both read scrolls and is educated, which means that he can gain advantage when checking to see if he knows specific information. So, can I roll something to see if I can figure out what's up with these notes?
I feel like we should have some sort of advantage extra too, because I mean, we had that original book, right?
It's true. You can roll with advantage, Mike.
5, a 4, and a 4.
Sounds like it's a success to me. So you know what Randy knows. But if you want to make up things about the culture, you can do that.
So, remind me what Randy knows.
They're basically musical notes from another culture.
Okay.
Is there an instrument on this boat in that book? I'm pointing at the other one.
I don't play any instruments.
No, but the reference book, is there a drum or something?
Oh, I don't know.
You know, when you picked them up, it started to like kind of activate just by you holding it.
Oh, maybe if we each hold one, maybe it will do something.
All right. I'll let you guys all hold one for a little bit.
Are they all the same color?
They're all golden and shimmering, but they're different shapes.
Oh, what shapes are they?
I can't describe them. They're ineffable.
They're so crazy. Yeah.
Whoa.
They're not that important.
Well, I thought maybe it could go towards like, one's a triangle. That's great for a shark or
It's
something.
like a 4-dimensional hypercube.
Yeah.
But he can't
Yeah.
describe shapes, so my bad.
They're like musical notes, but more roundy.
I picked the most flattering one for my complexion.
Okay, well, I guess we can try that.
All right, everybody hold one of these things.
I hold the one at the end.
I'll hold the one of the ones in the middle. I don't know. How do we even know if they're in the middle or at the end? Is there a specific order?
There's 2 clearly on the ends and 2 clearly in the middle.
Okay.
They kind of,
chain, is it
yeah,
not?
it's a chain kind of hovering and beautiful.
All right. We'll hold them, and I don't know. If that doesn't do anything, we'll touch them to each other or something.
All right, brave leader, take the helm. I'll take one of these middle ones.
All right. I guess we can try this.
Each of you roll to activate the awesome ancient magic item. 2d6. I think Plurks might get a 3. Oh, you know what? Magic items always have advantage, so you get advantage. All of you get 3 dice.
I don't need it, motherfucker.
Oh, double sixes.
I got a 6, a 5, and a 4.
I got a 3, a 4, and a 5.
The symbols hum with magic, and a beautiful hymn erupts. And the music almost seems to float around and go directly to the calf of Bevis. And it erupts, and its ropey muscles get so strong, and the illusion floats away, and the necrotic tissue reheals and forms up the side of his leg, and it's better than ever. It's almost like that's your best side now.
This changes everything. I'm gonna have to do so many reshoots. My goodness.
Yeah, you're gonna need a new author's photo.
I'm gonna need a whole album. Yeah.
Just his gaff.
Yeah. This is great. We should take it to town.
Yeah, let's go take it to the rich, sleepy, necrotic people.
Yes, emphasis on rich.
Rich, you say?
Well, unfortunately, they're only rich with this greasy fuel stuff.
Oh, yeah. Some sort of gross thing.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, shouldn't we just do it because, it's the right thing to do?
You're funny. I like you.
Even
You're
Nova's chuckling a little. Yeah, of course, man. Whatever you say.
All right. Well, let's not use it too much. It might have limited uses.
That's a good point.
All right, how do you get there? How do you get back?
We'll
Fast travel?
I suppose I suppose the ship won't go anywhere since there's no water. It's not a flying ship, right?
As far as
So-
we know.
Well, in the book, you found that it's one of the ships that can drive through sand and water.
Oh, wow.
That's how it might have been how it got here.
Ooh.
I don't know.
It's a sand ship.
Sand ship.
A land ship.
So maybe I can get the ship going. What do you think?
Hey, let's do it.
So, Plurks, will you direct everyone to what they can do to fix the ship? And if we get 3 out of 4 successes, the ship can work for a little while
Sure.
until you can refuel it. And if you get less than that, then you're schlepping back.
All right. So I think Nove should help get the engine started, turning it over.
Got it.
I need someone really strong to get it going.
Strong needs to roll 3.
Hey.
What? Well, yeah, you're. I think
Okay.
unless you want to give yourself a mechanical advantage on strength stuff, I think Nove is the right person to go with.
Yeah, these are show muscles.
There's functional muscles and show muscles, my friend.
Nah,
and-
I get it.
And I think let's see, we want Randy as our leader should be at the helm,
Makes sense.
That's right. Guiding you all.
And Bevis, what could Bevis do?
I could be shoveling the coal into the furnace.
You can operate
know?
the pump. Apparently, it has a liquid fuel, so you can operate the pump. And what can Plurks do?
All right, I get the baby oil out.
Plurks will try
Yes.
to activate whatever magical device makes this thing actually push through sand.
You'll do the actual thing that makes it work. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's some kind of treads. It must have treads on it for some reason.
I get that. I don't know. Does it have treads or does it push through the sand
It
somehow?
does now.
or-
Yeah, the treads come out the side when you activate sand mode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like those old warships.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like in World War One.
All right. So I guess everybody roll and we'll see what happens.
Wow, I can't fail. I got a 1 and a 6.
Got a 5.
I got a 6.
I got a 5.
You guys all succeed again?
Yeah.
We're just that good.
We're hot tonight.
All right, you activate the ship, you get it rolling, the treads come out, you're rolling back to the town, and off in the distance you can see that the derrick is aflame and black smoke is rising up into the sky. And we'll find out what happens next time. Thanks for listening to Apathetic Adventures. You can help the House of Bob by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, by following us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at the House of Bob, and you can chat with us on Discord. Most helpful of all is the support of our patrons on Patreon. That's at patreon.com/thehouseofbob. This show is possible due to all of our patrons who get special zines, one-shots, and commentary. Currently, our $10 patrons receive a Mega Dungeon level based on the tarot card each month. Art for this campaign is by Ignacio Corba. Music was written by Mike Hammock and performed by Duke Albert. Audio production is by Alex of Astronomic Audio. Thanks again for listening, and roll on.
Good job, everybody.
Okay, now let's clap several times.
Just randomly.
Yeah, just we're applauding Alex.
There
Okay,
you go.
we did it.
Really drive him crazy with that.
Sink that, you motherfucker.
I think that was synced up pretty good. Did you decide on sexy landshark?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, they're
I
not
will
going to be the
provide what you guys
antagonists?
need.
Well, everyone needs a sexy land shark.
If you're going to be a sexy landshark, I'm not even going to fill you in, Dan, on what has happened because there's no point.
Yeah, it's true. No,
All right, I
come on
can
is
be
the
Big
character.
Slamoo, Bobby Bolton,
Big
Ripster.
Slamoo.
These are just characters from Street Sharks.
Ripster is pretty
Yeah, that's
great.
him.
Wow.
He's genetically engineered to be one of the sexiest people alive.
True.
If Star Trek is to be
dang it.
believed.
There we go.
Oh, how things have changed. Standards have plummeted.
Sorry to narratively suck you down into another world, but I've got to write Ashley out of the story because she's gone.
Just what happens.
She's okay, right?
No.
I don't know. I launched her apparently.
I just hope,
I mean, Ashley.
I hope Ashley's okay, but you know,
Okay.
yeah, Ashley's fine as far as I know.
Okay.
Ashley's okay, I think.
So weird. She's still been writing
Someone
in
check on that.
Discord.
I'm gonna text her real quick. Hold on.
You okay?
She's gonna be like, "What?"
What is your problem? I didn't come to the game for a reason, you jerk.
Does he sound like Beavis? I bet you could do a Beavis.
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh, God.
I could. I don't want to do that for a long
All right.
period of time.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Please explain Street Sharks.
The cartoon?
Yeah,
Not
what is
everyone will
this?
know what that is.
It was a weird time period where we
Go
had
on.
Street Sharks, biker mice from Mars.
Kazumu Mesa or Cowboys. What was it?
I don't know that one.
Wikipediaing this.
Yeah, just look up Street Sharks, man.
What is
Yeah,
this?
Street Sharks was a good opportunity to sell Street Sharks toys.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Great. It was
It
like
was a time in our
gargoyles.
history on TV where all like animals had crazy six packs for some reason.
Yeah, they were beefy. They were beefcakes.
I don't.
Sorry.
Not a single non six packed animal
Mm-hmm.
was in sight.
Was this early 90s or what?
Yeah, I
Probably
would.
like mid 90s.
Yeah, probably somewhere in there.
I had one of these toys.
But you don't know where they came from.
No.
How about that?
These are pretty cool.
1994.
That's
That's,
not
not very
sexy.
sexy, Mike.
No.
That's not sexy at all. What have you done?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no.
The humanist of legs.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. I'm going to
Yet
place
still
an
not
order
an
for
ad
this
in
right
sight.
now. We're not even going to talk about what Mike just put on the screen.
Well, I missed it.
What a
My
search
turn.
history you must have.
Oh, it's all under the House of Bob account. It's okay.
Nice. Something is going to go wrong eventually, but whether it's this or something else is up to you. Oh,
Oh
damn!
no!
Oh, no.
Something did go wrong.
Yeah, terribly wrong.
The
Oh
three,
no.
the three characters find themselves without their land shark.
We're alone in
guide.
the land shark city. Ah!
Oops, my bad.
Bevis, where did
I
you go?
somehow just clicked a button that closed it. I don't even know how I did that. That was weird.
You disappeared for a second. I was worried.
I did.
It's one of the signs of the necrotic aura.
Yeah. Ooh. I just phase in and out of existence.
Mhm.
That's
Cool.
more telling than the little thing on my
Yeah,
hand.
for real.
Yeah, well, this shows that you're in a actually later stage than we thought.
Oh, I think I projectile vomited in the correct direction. Okay,
What
guys.
does that mean?
As in to not on us, I
Oh,
guess.
okay.
It helped me get up higher, I think.
Oh, I see.
Provided thrust.
Oh,
That was like a rocket. Okay, that's enough of that. Cut
Okay.
all that.
I understand now. Thank you.
There's nothing in there.
no, probably not. The fact that I see like tourists in there.
Yeah, doesn't exactly keep it safe.
They captured Dr. Pepper and put him in there a long time ago.
Oh no,
Oh,
he was a medical doctor.
They all were.
Yeah, that's crazy. That looks like something that would be in a bank.
oh, it even says the vault over it. All right, well,
It's just
Everything except for the big Coca-Cola bottle is like
Yeah.
it's like something that would be in a bank.
I think it's probably just a note that says Pepsi plus carbonation.
Add a little less sugar, and that's
Hey.
what you get.
Coke came first.
All
I
right.
don't
well,
pick a side in that debate.
now that this ad break is done, I think.
Yes, thanks Pepsi for sponsoring us. He's been infected. His mom maybe doesn't love him that much. But damn those quads.
Yeah. They speak for themselves.
That's the sound it makes when we touch it.
it's an air horn. It's a magical air horn. So beautiful. Okay,
I
I'm sure
believe
it's
in you.
what? Oh,
I
you
believe in you.
I thought you said you're leaving me.
No, I would never.
So defensive.
Yeah. I bet you hear that all the time.
Aw, that's pretty mean.
I'm just kidding.
Each of you does one.
I'm just
one of
I
the
do hear it a
activities.
lot. I don't know why.
Sorry, go ahead.
Mike's trying to make me wrap this up, and all y'all keep messing around.
We're just vamping. Yeah.
We don't need any more filler, guys. Come on, let's go.
Sorry.
Oh, I have more filler. Just give me a little room after at the end.
Yeah, well, this is the bump at the end, you know, when we're just ragging on Mike's character.
Works.
No, don't say poor Plurks. Plurks deserves everything you say about him.
Good point. That's fair. I think about this campaign a lot.
Yeah, it shows.
Damn.
I feel like this game's too easy. I feel like that you should roll 1 as the standard and like 2 if you
I
like.
did roll 2 1s, and I ate a gross protein
this-
shake.
Well,
as a
This
result.
random D&D dice roller I found just
I
favors
think you
me
just
for some
need
reason.
to punish me more when I
Yeah,
fail.
you gotta be real hard when we fail.
Yeah, it's just instant death.
I think that was
Get sucked into the engine.
I do think,
Yeah.
I
You gotta
mean, I
get your
don't think it's
TPK.
made to punish people, this system.
no, it's not.
I don't know. Am I going to be in the next one? Because I have these notes to hand out.
Oh, you have notes to hand out.
I do.
What does that mean?
We could just like get them at the beginning of next session, because we're not going to have any time in this session to go over them. But it could be funny if you're not in the next one to
It would be
like
funny.
just
That's true. Just let me know, and then you'll like either find these or I give them to you.
like
That's a
send
good
them
idea.
to us, and we'll be like, "What the hell is this note? I got a note from Bevis.
Bevis just dug himself into the ground and disappeared.
It says, "Dear Mom, I don't think this is for me."
I'm sending you the 5th copy of.
Yeah, we all just got a signed copy of your book. That wouldn't surprise me.